At one point, I was within 30 feet of the rioters. One of them, I was told, shouted out, "Let's get him," before my detail pulled me away and we ran in the other direction. To say January 6th was not violent is a lie pure and simple. I don't think I've ever seen a primetime cable news anchor manipulate his viewers the way Mr. Carlson did last night. I don't think I've ever seen an anchor treat the American people and American democracy with such disdain. And he's going to come back tonight with another segment. Fox News should tell him not to. Fox News, Rupert Murdoch, tell Carlson not to run a second segment of lies. You know it's a lie. You've admitted it's a lie.
But then they've admitted a lot of things are lies and they've continued with those lies. Chuck Schumer is right. They should tell him not to do it, but that should be the absolute bare minimum. They should fire him. They should fire him because they are still cosplaying as a news organization, and you cannot have a news organization with a person like Tucker Carlson, who doesn't give a damn about the truth, about facts, about journalism or ethics, or the audience even. He doesn't care about any of that. He cares about himself, his own position, his own clout, his own pay, that's it. And by the way, if he was fired, he'll be fine. He'll start a podcast or whatever, Spotify will buy it for $100 million or whatever. Rich right-wingers are always being protected by the system and rewarded by the system. I have no doubt about that. But they are facing this lawsuit, a lawsuit that alleges that they knowingly lie about a lot of stuff, having their most popular host out there day after day doing it as the lawsuit is proceeding. Kind of feels like it should hurt that lawsuit, but JR, what do you think?
You would think so, and that's what people keep saying. We saw the litany of evidence against Donald Trump. We see the litany of evidence against some of his cohorts. Constantly, it keeps coming out. We're like, well, this is open and shut. This is airtight. When is it finally gonna go down? It doesn't. It doesn't. It's not the way these things work. Now I'm seeing some reports about all the stuff we saw about Donald Trump happening, and now he's like, yeah, no matter what, as I'm running for president again, there's no way that you guys can do anything to me because look, I'm running. And if you guys decide to throw down some indictments, I'm still running and I'm kind of Teflon now. And the delay happened long enough for whatever reason, not inside the Justice Department or anything, but for whatever reason, the delays and the lack of that last step of doing something about everything everyone has seen is never taken. It's all there. We're up to the point now. At what point do we then think, okay, this is gonna come down really hard for Fox News because we're seeing proof of what we've always known. And of course, Tucker Carlson's not gonna get fired for this, John. What's the matter with you? He's running the company line. This is what he's supposed to do. This is what makes the money. If anything else, as you saw how bold he was, again, in those secret text messages, he was trying to get the fact checker fired. Get this lady fired. She's destroying the company. The company's line is to not fact check, is to not speak the truth, is to lie and to push propaganda. Tucker Carlson is doing that fabulously. He is #1 at Fox News for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, one would hope that perhaps an existential threat to them in the form of a judgment that could be levied against them would be enough to change it. But, and by the way, it's not like they haven't fired people before, people who were very popular. O'Reilly was fired. Yeah. Glenn Beck was fired. They were among the most popular. Bill O'Reilly was the Tucker Carlson of his era. I don't know exactly how they compare in terms of audience or whatever, but O'Reilly might have been more popular than Tucker Carlson at one point, and he was actually fired. Again, he wasn't fired for lying, but Glenn Beck was he was fired for conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories have just become far more normalized in American politics on the right and especially on Fox News. Tucker Carlson initially was kind of like a combination of O'Reilly and Lou Dobbs, and now he's effectively just Alex Jones. That's what he is.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.